About the first video, obviously I'm a little rusty. I haven't done this ever. This is my second attempt to this now. But I promised that I will get better with time. So obviously I'm still a little nervous. But I decided to start you guys with a little quote. My favorite YouTuber, one of my favorite YouTubers right now, the digital asset investor, put me onto this quote. I think it's an amazing quote that describes not only me, but it should definitely describe every single one of you guys. And I encourage you guys to read this quote and save this quote. Make this part of your life if it's not already. Either way, here we go. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing in the world, nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are inoperative. I think I'm gonna edit this. Omnipotent. Omnipotent. The slogan "Press on" has solved and will always solve the problem of the human race. Calvin Coolidge. Calvin Coolidge. Awesome phrase. I mean, if that doesn't inspire you to keep going in whatever it is that life is throwing you right now, I don't know what will. Either way, let's move on. Obviously, we were talking about Bitcoin, blockchain. Sorry, I was moving my chair. What is this? Where was I? Okay, so Bitcoin, blockchain, and the monetary system that we currently are in. For example, I wanted to start by giving you guys some example of eight banking giants embracing Bitcoin and blockchain tech. I'm not going to go through this article. I'm going to leave a link for you guys. But for example, BNP Paribas. Never heard of them, but where are they out of? It's a French bank. It must be big over there. Solide General, and that's another French bank. Two French banks back to back. Citibank, we heard of them. UBS. That's a big bank. Big U.S. bank or Swiss bank, but they're international. They're in the U.S. as well. Barclays, they're monsters. Goldman Sachs, another monster. Banco Santander, Spanish bank, but they're pretty big. They're in the U.S. as well. And another Standard Charter. All right, there's a small list of 8 banks that are currently into cryptocurrency. But they don't tell you that unless you go out there and start doing some research. Like I said, I'm going to leave a link to this article there so you can see it for yourself, read it for yourself, see exactly what it says. But at the same time, while 8 of the major banks, and these are just a small list, I've been in cryptocurrencies since 2017. I bought in November. One of my friends, one of my childhood friends, hopefully he listens to this. He was over for Thanksgiving, and then he told me that he had gone into Bitcoin mining. He told me why he started at, what that turned into, yada yada yada. I got interested. I did some research. I didn't sleep for 2 days straight, and yeah, it's been a year and change now, and I'm still here. I've been holding through. I bought towards the peak. I made some nice profits, but I did not sell because it was my first rodeo. Um, but now I've been through a bear market, and I'm a little bit more experienced. I will be taking some profits in the next one, that's for sure. I'm not leaving anything on the table. At least I'm taking what I put in out, and then I'll take a free ride for the rest of the way up. I encourage you guys to do the same. Oh, and by the way, this is not financial or investment advice. Please, please, guys, do your own research. Do not trust a third party whatsoever. Do not listen to me, even though even if I am a friend, family, colleague, whatever I might be, or just a random YouTuber. Just do your own research, guys. Please, please, please. I encourage you guys all. By the same time that 8 banks are getting in, they like to tell you Bloomberg, Wall Street giants postpone entering crypto industries amidst falling prices. So they're telling you that, right? Now, in this article, they're telling you 8 giants are getting into cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin and blockchain. And then in this one, they're telling you that they're leaving. I don't know. But the listing that of those banks, they don't do things by mistake. They don't invest into things that are going to be failing. If they did, they wouldn't be those big giant banks that they are. They didn't get that giants because they lost. They don't get into losing things because they control the monetary system. They don't lose. We lose. Remember that, guys. They don't lose. So they want to distract us. Wall Street giants are postponing their plans to more actively enter the crypto industry as the value of cryptocurrency has fallen. Bloomberg Sports. This is December 23rd. Then they go to give you a whole bunch of things because, I'm just, as you can tell, I'm fed up because I know this is all bullshit. Pardon the French, but they say according to people familiar with Goldman Sachs crypto business, the firm progress has been too slow to be noticeable. Moreover, the company crypto non-derivative funds have so far attracted only 20 clients, the unnamed source told Bloomberg. Yeah. They handle how many millions or billions or whatever they handle? Morgan Stanley, Citigroup, Barclays, Goldman Sachs, and they only attracted 20 clients. I highly doubt that. Highly doubt that. So, why would they be telling you? Why are 8 banks of the major banks getting into cryptocurrency, spending millions, getting into it, millions upon millions? Like I said, I've been here for over a year. Throughout the whole bear market, this is all I kept hearing. Them getting in. Not only them, universities, endowments, banks, different major companies getting in, Western Union, major companies getting into blockchain and Bitcoin. Even Twitter's on Bitcoin now. Excuse me, as I sip some Pinot Noir. But why would they go to the trouble of telling you that they're getting in and then they're getting out? Well, they want you out so they could buy low. That's what happened back in 2017. This is exactly what happened. As they were getting ready to come in, they told you that they were getting out. they started panicking the markets, bringing it down low as they buy, and you, the average investor, are getting out of your actual assets, making them richer, stronger with every purchase. Again, please do your own research. This is Mike Maloney. I will try to leave a link to his YouTube channel, but he teaches you the properties of monies. He has a whole series on money versus currency. An amazing tutorial. Teaches you the difference between currency, which is fiat currency like dollars or yuans and yens and euros. They're all currencies. They're not money. Money is real tangible assets like gold, silver, palladium, and now cryptocurrencies. Before cryptocurrencies, it was basically all property. If you have land, that's also a real asset. You could exchange your physical value of land. Obviously, you could measure the value of a land by what you could produce on it or build on it. It's land. It has massive value. Well, gold and silver and all of those things, not only do they serve as money, you could build things with them. They're fungible. But whatever. Please check out Mike Maloney. Great series on money versus currency. Definitely should check it out. But why would they go through the trouble of lying to you guys about that they're getting in and then getting out? Because this is okay. Sorry, let me start all over right here. This is CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap.com. I barely use this site anymore because they did some shady things back. Actually, they were one of the perpetrators on trying to bring the market down back in 2017 when everything was going crazy. They overnight took out all I believe it was the Korean markets. Back in 2017, the Korean and Japanese markets were the leaders. In these markets, they had all the higher prices. They had the highest volume of trades. So once they took them out of the pricing, of the average pricing, all of the prices reflected a lot lower, and everybody started panicking. Everybody overnight started panicking, selling, and one thing led to another, and we've been in a bear market ever since. So they sold out. I don't really use them anymore. Actually, I don't use them at all. But they do have a pretty detailed information on all the cryptocurrencies and what they are. Not what they are, but let me just click on Bitcoin. You see what I mean. So Bitcoin. What is the big deal with Bitcoin? First of all, go see Mike Maloney before you see this part of the video. He tells you the difference of real money versus currency. And one of the very important aspects of real money is that it's limited supply. When you have a limited supply of anything, automatically the value of it instantly goes up. Now, as we know, we almost have 8 billion people on this world, and there will only be 21 million Bitcoin ever created. Of the get go, there's not enough Bitcoin for everybody. No, not even close. And just for that reason alone, not even going into the technology, what it does, what it provides to the human race. Just with that alone, it makes it extremely valuable. Just with the limited supply, but it's peer to peer. It's divisible. It has a scarcity of 21 million. There will never ever be any more than 21 million ever created. As of right now, it's been around since 2009, and for 10 years now, people have been trying to hack into the protocol and have been unsuccessful. So as of right now, it's the most secure network that cryptocurrencies have. So the security and the scarcity give Bitcoin its value. Now, as you can see, this is 1 Bitcoin. And it says 1 Bitcoin 0.00000. All of this zeros afterwards, they're called Satoshis. They're called Satoshis because Satoshi Nakamoto, either a person or a group of people, it's believed to be a group of people that created Bitcoin. They went by the name of Satoshi Nakamoto, so they're all called Satoshis. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But all of these have values. They go from 1 to 9, obviously. From 0 to 9, and eventually getting to a full Bitcoin. It is believed. Like I said, I've been doing this for a while. I have heard of Bitcoin predictions. Well, first of all, when Bitcoin first started, they thought it was never even going to pass $1. It was under $1 when it first started. Now, it's at a price of $3,991, but it has been as high as $20,000. It is believed that Bitcoin at one point is going to hit $1 million. I definitely see that happening sometime in the future. Maybe not in the next 2 or 3 years. 5 years, maybe 10 years, for sure. I mean, if the world keeps going the way that it's going with the fiat currencies devaluing at the rate that they are, yeah, Bitcoin would definitely hit $1 million by the end of, let's say, by the beginning of 2030, for sure, at least. But a lot of people think way before that. Like I said, only 21 million Bitcoin ever created. Insane. This is another article. Top universities are now investing in cryptocurrencies. Now, why are top universities investing into cryptocurrencies if Wall Street is leaving? Why is that? Like I said, they're lying to you. They want you out of the game while they fill up their pockets. This is a list of some of the universities that are getting into it. Dartmouth College, Stanford University, Harvard University, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and the University of North Carolina. insane, guys. This Bitcoin's not going anywhere. Cryptocurrency is not going anywhere. It has been declared as a new asset class, verbally declared, not officially, but it is a new asset class. It's not going anywhere, guys. Please do your own research. Again, this is some of the 7 colleges in the U.S. that are offering crypto classes. Now, why are colleges offering crypto classes if this is just a Ponzi scheme, a fraud, and we're leaving? I mean, cryptocurrencies are not gonna go anywhere. New York University, NYU, guys, NYU, one of the biggest colleges of New York, if not the biggest college of New York. May have started it all. I mean, look at the article, guys. You're gonna see you're gonna have a link to the article in the description. So, I don't know how to pronounce this. Carnegie Mellon University. Never heard of them, but they sound pretty big. If that's their thing, they're huge. Or no. This is Cornell University, and I want you guys to hear this. Cornell University is so deep into blockchain, it even has its own blockchain organization. Their mission: to educate and train the next thought leaders by connecting the world of business and technology. Recently named the #1 university to study blockchain by Trustnodes, Cornell offers multiple courses in cryptocurrencies, applied cryptography, principle of practice of cryptocurrencies, and blockchain cryptocurrencies and smart contract. Guys, the main universities of the U.S., Duke University, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, University of California, Berkeley. Guys, University of Maryland. It's not going anywhere. They're getting into it while we're getting out. We need to get in this now before they take it all. What makes Bitcoin is a limited supply. Now, a lot of people will say, well, that's Bitcoin, right? Well, check this out. Ethereum right now doesn't have a limited supply, but this only has 100 billion supplies, but it's only 32 cents. So if you throw $100 at it, you have 300. $100. These people have millions and billions of dollars. How much XRP do you think that they could buy at 32 cents when it was at $3 before? They brought it down from $3.60 down back to 32 cents so they could accumulate. Guys, this is what they brought it down to. But the good thing is that they brought it down to this level so they could accumulate. But guess what? You could accumulate too. That's why they don't want it. They don't want you to know that, though. They want you to get out. EOS went up to $20. Now it's at $3. Litecoin once around $320, I believe, at its peak. Let me see. Yeah, 300. What is this? $375 at its peak. Down to $49. They're buying it by the boatloads. Not carloads, not handfuls. Boats. Crates. What's bigger than that? Spaceships? Yeah, they're loading them up. Guys, not investment advice. Do your own research. But me, I know what I'm doing. I'm holding everything that I have and I'm buying as much as I can. Not investment advice. And just recently, this is February 22nd, Wall Street investors bet $500 million on Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Litecoin, and more, says Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong. Guys, do I need to repeat it again? They're buying. They're coming. And they're going to push the prices up again. But guess what? When they push it up, it's going to go past the all-time highs. And that's when they want you to buy. You could buy right now. Just saying. Let them sell to the other guys. You buy now. Join them in buying. I don't know. I don't know if this helped you guys a little bit to know a little bit of what's going on. I'll get back into the tutorial a little bit, and I guess in the next video. But just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what's really going on in the cryptocurrency world. It's not dead. That's what they want you to believe, so they could buy, and then sell it to you at new all-time highs. And of course, you're going to want it because fiat currencies are going away. Don't believe me? You look at Venezuela. Again, hate to use them, but look at China. What are they doing? They're leaving the dollar. Google that. China leaving the dollar. Russia leaving the dollar. Iran leaving the dollar. These are all companies that are buying gold, silver, and cryptocurrencies by the boatloads. Guys, please do some research. This is not what's happening. This is what's really happening. Don't look at what they say that they're doing. Look at what they actually are doing. Look at what they're doing. That's not it. This is it. Universities investing. Universities don't teach, at least not these universities that are getting in. They don't teach you things that are just a fad. No. They teach things that are going to bring them money because these are the biggest universities. Come on, Duke University. Never heard of those guys, but Cornell, Harvard, Institute of Massachusetts. Just saying, guys. Please do some research. Please inform yourself. Protect yourself. Protect your future. But whether you like it or not, you think that you're not investing right now. But you are. You're investing into the dollar or into whatever fiat currency you're actually holding. If you're holding, I'm from the Dominican Republic, so if you're holding Dominican pesos, you're investing in Dominican pesos, whether you like it or not. If you have whatever currency, you name it, if you hold that currency, you are invested in that currency. So as that currency becomes more and more fractionized, which means less and less valuable, you're losing, and you don't even know it because you're still holding that physical dollar, right? Well, I have the same amount of Bitcoin that I had. Actually, I think I have a little bit more, but I have the same amount of Litecoin that I had. I have way more XRP that I had when I first started. I have more ADA, and yeah, I lost air quotes dollar values. But guess what? They're going up. They will go up. Because this people assure me that it's going up. These people do not get in to lose. They don't invest to lose, guys. And they're investing. They're investing. What are you doing? Catch you guys later. Bye. Oh, please like, please subscribe. Back to the quote. I will bring you guys persistence. Because I don't know if I'm smart, but I'm definitely too dumb to quit. So screw it. I'm here. See you guys later.